FNaF News. I'm your host, the Teen Muffin. Today we're going to be talking about Funko, Youtooz, Hex, the FNaF movie, Help Wanted 2, and more. First of all, Scarlet Joker on Twitter has said that along with that Freddy and Bonnie statue that got announced before, we're also going to be getting a Golden Freddy statue. Statues are my favorite piece of Five Nights at Freddy's merch, so I'm very excited to see what this looks like. I still have no idea what the Freddy and Bonnie one's going to be. Like, I don't know if they're going to be on stage or in the dining area or what they're going to be doing. But I also am not sure what Golden Freddy is going to be doing. My guess would be maybe in the office, but I'm not sure exactly what they would do for that. Maybe just like have the desk or something with the office floor. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. They also said there's going to be some pop figures coming. There's the Freddy Fazbear Blacklight Glow. I'm not too sure what that's going to be because we already have a Blacklight Freddy and another version of Blacklight Freddy. I guess we're going to be getting a third version of Blacklight Freddy. And then there's also going to be a 4-pack of the Twisted Ones characters as glow-in-the-dark figures. It's strange that they're making a 4-pack of glow-in-the-dark figures, but it's even weirder that the 4 figures are going to be the Twisted Ones characters, because we haven't gotten Twisted Ones merch in absolutely ages. Very surprised they're going to be coming back, but I am interested to see what that's going to be like. We also now know that they're going to be making FNaF movie plushies. The only one we know of so far is Mr. Cupcake, but I'm very excited to see what that looks like, and I'm curious to see what the rest of the characters are going to be. The main ones don't seem like they need new plushies, because we already have plushies, you know, of the main 4. But, you know, it would be cool to get some stuff like maybe a Sparky plush. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but I'm excited to find out. Now, the Youtooz news. Youtooz has just revealed our first look at the Shadow Mangle figure. We only really get to see the head here and also one of the arms, but from what we can see, it looks really good. The model looks very accurate to what Mangle looks like. I do think it's still a bit strange that they're doing Shadow Mangle right now instead of normal Mangle, but from what we can see, it looks pretty good. I do believe they're doing normal Mangle sometime in the future. It's just they're doing Shadow Mangle first because they felt like that fit better with the Help Wanted wave of figures, which should be coming out this month. I'm excited to see the rest of the figure, and this gets me very excited to see what the actual normal Mangle is going to look like, with the normal colors and everything. Continuing with the merch news, Dawko has just revealed a new look at the Springtrap Hex plush. We did get to see the Springtrap Hex plush in the past, but it was a pretty low quality image and an earlier version, so now we get to see this one. I think it does actually look pretty good. It's got loads of detailing on it, lots of wiring, lots of withering, and I do think the face looks a bit better now than it did before. It is definitely still a little bit goofy looking with his mouth looking like that, but it's not too bad, and I assume the final version is going to look pretty cool. Another piece of Hex news is that Dawko has confirmed that the Hex Mangle plush is coming out next week. I think the Mangle plush looks super cool, so I am excited to get that. Now onto the movie news. First of all, we've got our first look at what the DVD version of the movie looks like in person. You can see the cover is the FNaF movie poster, except with the eyes brightened up instead of being red. We've also gotten a pretty cool thing, which is an image of a deleted scene that was in the movie. Lucas Grant, the actor that played Garrett in the movie, posted this picture showing them inside of the pizzeria. If you don't know, I mentioned this in my last news video, but there were a bunch of deleted scenes in the movie. One of them having Garrett as a ghost inside of the pizzeria, like luring Mike to the door, and that's when Spring Bonnie comes out. That's originally what was supposed to happen, but they did end up cutting it. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to see the whole scene, but it's cool to be seeing this image at least. And another cool thing we got is some images showing concept art for the pizzeria in the movie. There are these really cool artworks showing the pizzeria, you know, the facade that they had in the dark and in the rain, and they look really cool. Doesn't really show us anything new, but it's really cool to be seeing, and it looks really good. Now the Help Wanted 2 news, a Steam page has finally gone up for Help Wanted 2, showing us some new images of the game. We got this first one here showing the DJ Music Man level, with DJ Music Man sitting there with his arms crossed and some type of thing in front of you. So now we do know a bit about this level. It seems like DJ Music Man's gonna be sitting in front of you and you're gonna have to make music for him. It seems like it might be kind of similar to that Dreadbear level in Curse of Dreadbear, except instead of making a brain for him, you're making a beat for him. That's gonna be a really cool mini game, seeing that gigantic animatronic in front of you in VR. I'm very excited for that. We also got this image, which I think is either gonna be in Phaser Blast or that log ride, which shows a seemingly new character. Now, it's very clearly the Rockstar Freddy or Lefty model, but just recolored and with a few new details, but it's definitely not something we've ever seen in the past. They've got brown fur like Rockstar Freddy, except they've got yellow eyes, blue cheeks, a blue hat, a blue bow tie, and then a green and white striped vest. So that's pretty interesting to be seeing, and also after seeing this, I think it's probably safe to assume that we're going to be seeing either Lefty or Rockstar Freddy in this game, since, you know, they've already got the model for it. So I'm curious to see where they show up. I think that's going to be awesome. Some more news on Help Wanted 2. Cameron Miller, the voice actor for Montgomery Gator, has confirmed that he is a part of Help Wanted 2. Now, we don't have it 100% confirmed what character he's going to be playing, but I'd say it's pretty likely he's going to be playing Montgomery Gator. We know a lot of Security Breach characters are in Help Wanted 2, and now it's basically confirmed that Monty is as well. Along with that, the voice actor for Cassie has confirmed that she is not in the game, so either Cassie's not going to be in the game, or she's not going to have any speaking lines. My guess is that we're not going to have any ruined stuff at all, but who knows, maybe we will. And along with that, on TikTok, Steelbull has posted another small trailer. There's not anything too revealing here, like not any new mini games or characters, but we do get to see some new gameplay for stuff like Phaser Blast. Like I said, not anything too big, but it's still cool to be seeing new gameplay either way. We've also got a couple posters for Help Wanted 2. The first one here revealing a new character, Mystic Hippo. We heard about this character before in the blog post, but now we actually get to see a drawing of them. I was very curious to see what the character was going to look like, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be similar to Mr. Hippo or just a completely new Hippo character, but now we do know it does look very much like Mr. Hippo. The other poster we got was this one saying "Shoot for the Stars, Phaser Blast," with a rocket going off in the distance and a person with a phaser blaster on their hilt. Is that what it's called? No, I was very wrong. A hilt is apparently the handle of like a knife or something. A holster is the gun thing. And then we got a third poster, which is this one saying "Stay cool" with baby holding ice cream, which is a poster we've seen before in the original Help Wanted 2 trailer, but now we get a good look at it. So yeah, Help Wanted 2 coming very soon, in just a few days by the time I post this video. I'm very excited, and these images make the game look really sick. Speaking of new images for FNaF games, Nixon has just revealed a new image of Ignited Foxy. Now, this is a different version of Ignited Foxy than we've seen in the past. Nixon called it like the Inner Demons Foxy, not the final name. But it shows Foxy with a different design, with a very devious grin. Well, at least I think this is a different design of Foxy. Maybe it is the same character and it just looks different because of the angle. But either way, it does look very creepy. And then the last bit of news here is that we did just get a cover for the updated edition of the Security Breach files. Now, I never got the Security Breach files and never read it, but from what I heard, it was pretty bad, so hopefully this is going to be better. I think the cover looks pretty good. It's got all the characters on there, including Mexies. You know, there's going to be some ruined stuff in that, so yeah, that's going to be cool. But that is all the news we have today. If you want to subscribe, you can click the button on top of my head. If you want to watch one of my last news videos, you can click that button over there. And if you want to see some other video I made, you can click that button over there. And I'll see you when we get some more news on